Hello and welcome to the CVCS Athletics Podcast. This is episode 10 and I am your host, Grady Sanchez. Today is Thursday, November 9th, and we have a shorter show for you today. As the fall seasons have come to a close, I am going to take a couple week break here and transition into our winter season. Sports to look forward to in our winter season are boys and girls basketball. We have boys and girls soccer. And we will have exciting interviews with the soccer coaches, the basketball coaches, players, and all the other winter sports that we have here at CVCS. Our results from last week, we'll start with the boys football team. They played Beckman on Friday night at home at Tesoro, and they ended up losing 14-9. They played their hearts out. They left it all out there on the field, and they did an awesome job. One of the highlights from that game was a 44-yard touchdown run from J.P. Sinnott on a 4th down and long. And it was a fake punt, and he made it all the way to the house for 6 points, which was really, really special and a super exciting play. You guys had an awesome season. Well done. Way to win league, make it to CIF again, and looking forward to more accomplishments and a winning tradition from the football team here next year. Now moving on to the main event of the weekend from last week was the girls' CIF finals for volleyball. The girls were playing El Dorado at Cerritos College, and they won the entire championship. The girls are the CIF Division 4 champions, and that is special. We got to know Kelle Bond quite a few times here on the show. We got to meet with Kenna and Camille and Addie and Shauna and the other Addie, which is half the team. But we have built this relationship. You guys have been listening to the show, and it has been really, really great documenting and getting to know the players of the CIF championship team from 2023. The girls beat El Dorado in 3 straight sets. They beat them in 3 sets, but it was no walk through the park for them. They took almost every set to 25-23 or 25-22, and in the last one, I believe it was 25-20. They had a huge lead in the last set. They established their will and did their job and won the championship. The last kill was from Kenna Henjim, just kind of icing on the cake of her senior year on her volleyball career here at CVCS. And wow, was that special. The emotion, the rush, the girls just having that big, deep breath of relief. My wife was in the stands saying this is a very high action and almost an anxiety-filled sport because you're just waiting on every single hit and every single pass and every single set. You can feel the relief in the stadium from the fans, from the players, from the coaches. You can see on Instagram Kelle Bond is throwing up her hands as they win because it's the relieving moment of being champions, being the ones on the court with the T-shirts, the patches, and the beautiful, beautiful CIF trophy. Congratulations, girls. You worked your hardest this year. You came together as a team. You have seen the CIF championship in your sights. You have moved up divisions. You have handled all of the challenges, worked as a team, and we could not be prouder of you. Well done. Congratulations. You guys deserve all of the credit, and what a wonderful display of what CVCS athletics is, and we're just so proud of you. So excellent, excellent job. And as one season closes, another one begins their way. The girls' basketball team is going to lead off the winter season with a game here on Tuesday against Linfield Christian. The boys' varsity basketball is playing Riverside Prep at CVCS on Thursday next week, November 16th. And then girls' basketball is on a road trip to Los Alamitos on Thursday, November 16th. Boys soccer joins the mix with a home game against Whittier Christian on Friday, November 17th, and they'll be at Essentia Sports Park. And then girls basketball is away at Liberty for the Redondo tournament on Monday, November 20th. Once one season goes, we make it through the playoffs, we make those final playoff runs, another season starts just like that. We'll have exciting interviews with the basketball coaches, Coach John Bonson, Dominic Freeman, the soccer coaches, and we really look forward to speaking with them and getting to know their players as the weeks come. With a shorter episode this week, that is a wrap for us here on the CVCS podcast. We are in between seasons, so it's a little bit lighter of a show. Thank you all for listening to the CVCS podcast. Please follow us Please like us, rate us on all of your podcast streaming networks. Please visit the CVCS podcast network at cvcs.org/podcast for all other podcasts produced by the faculty here or students and the chapels. Thank you so much for listening. Eagles country, let's fly.
This episode has been a production of the Capistrano Valley Christian Schools Podcast Network. Capistrano Valley Christian Schools is a Christian JK-12 school in San Juan Capistrano, California. Be sure to check out, subscribe to, and leave a review of this show and the other shows on our network on your podcast player of choice. Doing so supports the school community in a multitude of ways. For more information about the CVCS Podcast Network or any of our other shows, check out cvcs.org or email podcasts@cvcs.org. On behalf of the whole network, this is Mr. Jasper saying thank you again for listening and stay tuned for more.